Join me as I dive deep into the latest analysis of MRVL stock and see if I can predict its next move. MRVL stock has been on investors' radars lately, and for good reason. The company has been making significant strides in the semiconductor industry, and its stock performance has been a topic of interest for many. With the current market conditions and recent developments, it's an ideal time to take a closer look at MRVL stock and assess its potential for growth. MRVL has faced some challenges recently, including a highly competitive semiconductor landscape. The industry has seen a surge in demand for chips, but supply chain issues and global economic uncertainty have made it tough for companies like MRVL to navigate. Additionally, the company has had to contend with market volatility, which has impacted its stock price. These challenges have been significant, but MRVL has been working to address them and position itself for long-term success. The company has also been dealing with increased competition from established players and new entrants in the market. This competition has put pressure on MRVL's pricing power and profit margins. Furthermore, the ongoing global chip shortage has led to a surge in demand for MRVL's products, but the company has struggled to keep up with supply chain constraints. As a result, investors have been closely watching MRVL's performance, eager to see how the company will overcome these hurdles. MRVL's recent earnings report showed mixed results, with some key financial metrics beating expectations while others fell short. The company's revenue growth was driven by strong demand for its storage and networking products, but its profit margins were impacted by higher costs and supply chain constraints. Despite these challenges, MRVL's management team remains optimistic about the company's future prospects. They've been investing heavily in research and development, and their efforts seem to be paying off. The earnings report also highlighted some significant news that could impact MRVL's stock price. The company announced a new partnership with a major tech firm, which could lead to increased demand for its products. However, the company also faced some challenges, including a decline in its gross margin. Overall, MRVL's recent earnings report was a mixed bag, and investors will need to keep a close eye on the company's progress in the coming months. So what's next for MRVL stock? In my opinion, the company's future performance will depend on its ability to navigate the challenges in the semiconductor industry. If MRVL can continue to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions, I believe it has the potential to drive its stock price up. However, if the company struggles to overcome its challenges, we could see its stock price decline. One catalyst that could drive MRVL's stock up is the growing demand for its products, particularly in the storage and networking segments. Another potential catalyst is the company's expanding partnerships with major tech firms. These partnerships could lead to increased revenue and profit growth, which would be a positive for MRVL's stock price. On the other hand, a decline in demand for MRVL's products or increased competition could drive its stock price down. As always, investors should keep a close eye on MRVL's progress and adjust their strategies accordingly. In terms of predictions, I think MRVL's stock price will experience some volatility in the short term. However, if the company can continue to execute on its strategy and navigate the challenges in the semiconductor industry, I believe it has the potential to deliver long-term growth. To sum up, MRVL stock has faced some challenges recently, but the company has been working to address them and position itself for long-term success. Its recent earnings report showed mixed results, and investors will need to keep a close eye on the company's progress in the coming months. If you've been following MRVL stock or are interested in learning more about the semiconductor industry, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to check out my previous videos on stock analysis for more insights, and I'll catch you in the next one.